Welcome back, dear viewers, to another emotional and heart-touching story here on our channel. Today, we bring you a moment that has stirred countless emotions among fans. A story that intertwines love, longing, and the unspoken bond between two of the most beloved stars in the Korean entertainment industry. Yes, we're talking about the recent sight of Moon Jae-young filming with a sad look in her eyes. A look that fans couldn't help but connect to Cha Eun Woo's ongoing military service. This moment has become one of the most discussed topics online, and the emotions behind it have left the public deeply moved. But was her expression just part of her role, or was it something more personal, something that reflected her true feelings? As we dive into this story together, let's walk through the timeline of events, the fan reactions, and the endless wave of speculation that has taken over the internet. And of course, I want you to interact. Share your thoughts, your feelings, and what you think this moment really means in the comments. Because if there's one thing we know, it's that when it comes to Moon Jae-young and Cha Eun Woo, their connection always leaves fans wondering if art and reality are quietly overlapping. The scene unfolded during one of Moon Jae-young's recent filming schedules. Cameras were rolling, lights were set, and the actress stood in front of the lens with her usual grace. But this time, there was something different. Observers noticed her eyes carried a certain heaviness, a sadness that went beyond the scripted performance. Fans online began circulating clips and screenshots, pointing out that she wasn't just acting, it felt as if her heart was speaking through her gaze. Some even wrote, "That's not just acting. Those are the eyes of someone missing someone important." Could it be that she was thinking of Cha Eun Woo, who is currently serving in the military? The timing makes it all the more poignant. Eun Woo's enlistment has left a huge void not just in the entertainment world, but also in the hearts of fans who have followed his every step. Moon Jae-young, who has shared the screen with him in unforgettable dramas, naturally became part of those conversations. Their chemistry has always been undeniable, and fans have often speculated that their connection runs deeper than what we see on screen. So when Jae-young appeared with a look that seemed filled with longing, it didn't take long for people to connect the dots. Imagine this, an actress, standing in front of dozens of cameras, expected to deliver her role flawlessly, yet in that moment, her heart is elsewhere. Fans began to imagine her silently thinking of Eun Woo, wondering how he was doing in the military, if he was eating well, if he was safe and adjusting to the new life of discipline. These thoughts alone have moved thousands of fans to tears. Some even posted comments saying, "We're crying not just because of Eun Woo's enlistment, but because we can see Jae-young carrying those emotions for him too." Now, let's pause here for a moment, viewers. What do you think? Do you believe that Jae-young's sad expression was just acting, or do you think it was a glimpse into her real emotions? Be honest, if you were standing in her shoes, filming a scene while someone you deeply cared about was away in the military, wouldn't your emotions naturally spill over? As this story gained momentum, online forums and social media became flooded with discussions. Fans created edits, pairing Jae-young's sad gaze with clips of Eun Woo in uniform, creating montages that highlighted their bond. One particular fan edit showed her tear-filled eyes fading into a clip of Eun Woo saluting during his enlistment ceremony, with the caption, "Two hearts, apart but connected." That edit alone garnered thousands of shares within hours. The emotional weight of this situation is not just about a possible romance. It's also about the reality of South Korea's mandatory military service, which often separates stars from their loved ones, fans, and even their careers for nearly 2 years. The public has always been empathetic toward the partners, friends, or co-stars left behind, knowing the emotional gap that service creates. In Jae-young's case, the timing made everything more symbolic. She was continuing her work, carrying on with her projects, but her eyes revealed what words could not. Think about it. How many times have we seen actors push through difficult emotions while working? Yet, with Jae-young, fans insist it felt different. She's always been professional, known for her ability to separate work and personal life. But the sincerity in her eyes this time made people stop and feel something beyond a performance. And then came the public reaction, emotional, passionate, and divided. Some fans were overwhelmed with sympathy, believing she was silently missing Eun Woo. Others argued that it was unfair to project personal emotions onto her work, insisting that she was simply delivering a moving performance for her role. But even those who argued she was just acting couldn't deny one thing. Her look carried an authenticity that touched hearts deeply. Here's where you, my dear viewers, come in again. What do you think Jae-young's eyes were really saying in that moment? Was it simply a talented actress nailing her role? Or was it her heart slipping through, quietly whispering feelings that she cannot say aloud? Drop your thoughts below, because your interpretations matter as much as the scene itself. Meanwhile, fans of both stars began reminiscing about their past interactions. Many recalled their on-screen chemistry, the way Eun Woo once looked at Cha-eun with gentle admiration, and the subtle smiles they shared off-camera. "She always seemed to bring out his softer side," one fan commented. And now, with Eun Woo in the military, it almost feels as if Cha-eun is carrying part of that emotional burden for him. In the midst of all this, some fans shared their own personal stories. One fan wrote, "My husband is in the military, and when I saw Cha-eun's eyes, I recognized that look immediately. It's the look of someone waiting, hoping, and holding back tears." Another commented, "Even if she's acting, the truth is that her emotions feel so raw that it mirrors what many of us go through in real life." Isn't that what makes moments like this so powerful? They don't just stay confined to the celebrity world. They reflect real human emotions that resonate with millions. And let's not forget, Cha-eun is known for being expressive with her emotions on screen, but fans who have followed her closely know she's also sensitive in real life. She has mentioned in interviews how deeply she immerses herself into her characters and how real-life situations sometimes influence her acting. With Eun Woo's enlistment being such a public and emotional moment, it's not far-fetched to think it may have subtly affected her performance. Now, picture this, Eun Woo, somewhere in the barracks, perhaps during a moment of quiet, scrolling through letters from fans or memories of his career. Do you think he might have seen, or at least heard about Cha-eun's touching moment on set? Do you think it would have made him smile, knowing that fans connect them so strongly and that perhaps, just perhaps, Cha-eun's heart is aligned with his even in his absence? The thought alone has given fans comfort, as if the bond between the two is unbreakable despite the distance. But what makes this even more beautiful is how the public has turned this into a story of support, not just for Eun Woo but for Cha-eun as well. Fans have been sending her encouraging messages, reminding her that she's not alone, that the world understands how hard it can be to keep moving forward when someone important is away. Many even said, "We will wait for Eun Woo together, and we'll cheer for Cha-eun every step of the way." This wave of collective support shows just how much these two stars mean to people worldwide. As we near the heart of this story, let's reflect. What does this really tell us? Is it proof of a hidden romance, or is it simply a reflection of shared humanity, where one person's emotions mirror the longing that so many feel when someone they care about is far away? Perhaps it's both. And perhaps that's what makes it so moving. So, dear viewers, as we close this emotional journey today, I leave the final question to you. When you saw Moon Jae-young's sad look, what did your heart feel? Did you see an actress lost in her role, or did you see a woman silently carrying her emotions, waiting for someone she cares about deeply? The truth may never be fully revealed, but one thing is certain. Her eyes told a story that touched the public in a way words never could. And in that silent expression, she reminded us all of the beauty, pain, and power of love, longing, and connection. Now, let's turn the stage over to you. Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's keep this conversation alive, together, as we continue supporting Moon Jae-young, cheering for Cha Eun Woo, and celebrating the emotions that make them so human, so relatable, and so unforgettable.